On and the amazing space adventure 1. Peaceful evening in the Emerald Forest. Arn the lion was sitting beneath a sky full of stars. Beside him sat his best friend, Oliver the owl. "Have you ever wondered what is beyond those stars?" asked Oliver. Arn looked up. "Every single night," he replied. Just then, a bright silver light appeared in the sky. Whoosh! A shiny spaceship gently landed in a nearby clearing. The door slowly opened. Out stepped a tiny blue robot. "Greetings," said the robot. "My name is Nova. I am looking for brave explorers." Arn's eyes widened. "Explorers?" Nova nodded. "I need help on a journey through our solar system." Arn smiled. "I would love to go." Oliver flapped his wings. "And I'm coming too." Within minutes, Arn, Oliver and Nova boarded the spaceship. The engines hummed, the stars rushed past. And their incredible adventure began. Their first stop was Mercury. "This is Mercury," explained Nova. "It is the closest planet to the Sun." Arn looked outside. The planet was rocky and grey. "It looks very hot." "It is," laughed Nova. "During the day, Mercury can become extremely hot." Soon they blasted off again. Their second stop was Venus. Golden clouds covered the entire planet. "Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system," said Nova. "Even hotter than Mercury?" Arn asked. "Yes," replied Nova. "The thick clouds trap heat like a giant blanket." Oliver nodded thoughtfully. "What an interesting planet." The spaceship continued onward. Soon they reached Earth. Arn smiled immediately. "I know this place." Blue oceans sparkled beneath them. White clouds floated across the sky. "Earth is the only planet we know that supports life," said Nova. "It is our special home." Arn looked proudly at the beautiful blue world. The next stop was Mars. The red planet stretched beneath them. "Why is it red?" asked Arn. "It contains lots of iron-rich dust," explained Nova. "Scientists hope humans may visit Mars more often in the future." Arn imagined giant space cities. That would be amazing. The spaceship flew farther and farther into space. Soon they arrived at Jupiter. Everyone gasped. The planet was enormous. "It's huge!" shouted Arn. Nova laughed. "Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system." They noticed a giant swirling storm. "That storm has been spinning for hundreds of years," Nova explained. Oliver's eyes grew wide. "Nature is truly incredible." Next came Saturn. Arn immediately noticed something special. "The rings!" Nova smiled. "Saturn is famous for its beautiful rings." Billions of pieces of ice and rock formed glowing circles around the giant planet. "It looks magical," whispered Oliver. After Saturn, they visited Uranus. The pale blue planet seemed tilted on its side. "Uranus rotates differently from most planets," explained Nova. "It almost rolls through space." Arn chuckled. "That's funny." Finally, they reached Neptune. Deep blue clouds swirled across its surface. "This is Neptune," said Nova. "It is the farthest major planet from the Sun." Strong winds raced across the planet. "They are some of the fastest winds in our solar system." Arn stared in amazement. Space was full of wonders. As the adventure came to an end, Nova gathered everyone inside the spaceship. "So, explorers," Nova asked, "what did you learn?" Arn thought for a moment. "Mercury is closest to the Sun. Venus is the hottest. Earth is our home. Mars is the red planet. Jupiter is the largest. Saturn has beautiful rings. Uranus rolls through space. And Neptune is far away and very windy." Nova clapped happily. "Excellent," Oliver smiled. "The universe is much bigger than I ever imagined." Soon the spaceship returned to the Emerald Forest. The stars twinkled above. Nova waved goodbye. "Thank you for joining my mission." "Thank you," said Arn. As the spaceship disappeared into the night sky, Arn looked upward once more. The stars no longer seemed distant. Now they felt like old friends. and somewhere out there, beyond the planets and the moon, new adventures were waiting. The end.